news? Well, guys, welcome back to the podcast. We have guests.
We have our
today.
first episode with guests. You guys, this is Kaia.
And this is Madeline. Guys, say hey.
You guys, if you have been listening to our other episodes,
True
you
that.
would probably already know Kaia and Madeline.
Yeah.
So
Also,
now,
thanks, guys.
yeah, mainly Madeline. She's the banana girl.
Oh my god!
That's like the third
Honestly, as
episode.
soon as you said Amsterdam and Madeline, I was like,
It's coming. Here
Yeah.
she goes.
waiting for that.
That's a good story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, guys.
funny.
At the beginning of our episodes, we always ask if we're feeling sugary or spicy.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my God.
We'll ask you guys first, or should we say ours first, and you can get more of a vibe?
Yeah, you say
Yeah.
your first.
Alright, I think I'm feeling quite sugary again. Although I've been sugary like the past few episodes.
that's alright. You don't have
It's
to.
fine.
What's
Yeah.
the difference between sugar and spicy again?
Did you not watch our first episode?
No, I
Definitions.
Girl, go
remember.
rewatch it.
Like
I
sugary is
don't
like sweet and like I'm feeling like cute and like key.
Okay.
And then like spicy is more like
Okay.
you get the vibe.
Okay.
Mischief.
Yeah. You
Nice
get the
one.
vibe.
Got
Well
it,
done,
got
Kaia.
it.
Kaia watches the pod. No, joking.
Fuck off. Sorry, I'm not allowed to do that.
No, you can swear.
Okay.
That's on you though.
Okay, so yeah, I would say I'm feeling sugary.
I'm actually the same. I'm feeling sugary. Wait, why are you feeling sugary?
Just had a cute day, nice chilled day as well, and
Oh.
just fun day.
Yeah, I'm feeling sugary because it's so fun.
Yeah.
First guess.
Alright,
So
guys.
exciting.
So how are you guys feeling?
I was actually thinking about it today when I was getting my hair done. I was like to my hairdresser, I was like, wonder if I'm like sugary or spicy section on the tree.
You need to plan it.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to podcast and I need to decide. Anyway, I think I'm sweet because I just flew home yesterday, so I feel quite sweet to be back home
Yeah.
and
Nice.
seeing everyone and
Yeah.
like,
Love that.
Love it, Madeline.
I'm actually sugary too. Because
We
I'm
love
going
it.
away. But then
Yes.
also that could be
That could be
spicy.
spicy.
Quite
I would say
spicy.
that's quite spicy.
I reckon
Yeah.
that's like
spicy.
Madeline is. Go on, Madeline. Tell
Yeah,
me where you
Madeline.
going.
I'm going to Thailand on Wednesday
Woohoo.
for 6 weeks.
So soon. That's come
I
around
know,
so
fast.
honestly. 3 days basically until I'm off.
Wow.
Wait, does that make sense?
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm packed basically, but I haven't
Mentally, no.
mentally no. I haven't sorted out my visa or anything, so.
How can you be packed and not sort your visa out?
But I think
By
I
the
could
time
just do
this
it.
is up, you'll be in Thailand, or maybe not.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
No, I will be. I'll
Yeah,
do
Don't
it.
forget
Mate.
about the visa.
Yeah, don't get your visa sorted. You won't.
No, I think I can just do it out there. Then
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
actually think that might be right.
yeah, you can just.
Okay.
I can go there for 30
Damn,
days
we
free
ain't
anyway.
stupid.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
So like you definitely will get a visa.
Yeah.
So what's the point
I'll
in them
have to
then?
do it.
If everyone gets them, then why?
You could just not get them, then why does anyone get
Yeah.
them?
kind of like.
I don't get it. Yeah, it's unnecessary.
Well, I feel like unless you're like a crazy person, anyone can get it.
Alright, fair.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
looks like you can't get one then.
I'm lucky Madeline
No,
listening.
joking.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Anyway,
hilarious. So
um,
Madeline's going to Thailand, and Kaia, do you want to tell them where you just got back from, why you're back?
Yeah. So I've been working on yachts, so I've been doing that for like 2 years on and off. But recently just quit, and for good, I think. So
Peace
I
out.
flew home yesterday. So yeah, just like trying some new stuff really.
Oh, so
exciting.
exciting.
Which is scary but exciting, yeah.
We haven't seen Kaia. How long? When did you last go?
In
It was
January.
Yeah.
It was like 3 months,
mid-Jan.
wasn't it?
No. It was
Oh,
Yeah, 2 months.
you went in January. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
To, the
To be fair, that actually did go really quick. I don't know why I thought it was 3 months.
Well, because we're used to not seeing her for 4.
And also,
Yeah.
we did a lot before you left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. When I'm back, we do see each other. I would say like at least 5 times a week.
Yeah, we
Like,
try
not-
to really
not
not
exaggerate.
Maybe even 6.
Every
And we
day.
do this thing where we're like last hurrah.
Oh,
But we
yeah.
have it like a week before I go. It's like the last one do, but then we'll still see each other like 4 times after the last
Yeah,
hurrah.
we like to
Like
make
to
the
the point
most
where
of
like
it.
I go to the
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah.
We'll be like, okay, this is the last.
Because
hurrah.
do you know what it's like when Kaia goes away? Because she goes away for 4 months, comes back for 2.
Yeah.
We like obviously before you decided that was going to be your last rotation. We never knew when you were like kind of like going to stop doing this. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh my god, well, if we only ever see her for like 4 months out of the whole year, like for like the next like 5 years. But luckily, good for us. She quit.
Okay, she's down.
The yachting thing that Kaia does is actually really interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
And now you've quit, maybe you can spill the tea a little bit. But we'll come back to the yachting thing because that's part of the questions that we're going to ask them. But anyway, first one is we're going to explain how we know each other, what's the connection, yada yada yada. So does anyone want to kick us off?
I know how
I would hope so.
I know how we all know each other.
Guys, I think I know the answer.
To be fair, actually, I don't know how we know each other.
I feel like we just like
Guys,
yeah.
Obviously.
No, but also we
Like
have
a
mutual
trivia
friends
question.
with like Bella and Hannah
Yeah, and Millie.
and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not
actually
even involved,
friends with
actually.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so me and Kaia and Madeline, we grew up doing rhythmic gymnastics and danced together.
So
and
cute.
I was,
So
adorable. Me and Madeline were really, really close.
Yeah.
And then me and Kaia were close, but you guys weren't actually that close
We
when
weren't
we were at
friends. We
dance.
weren't
I'd
even
left.
friends, though.
I'd
Yeah.
left doing it by the time you like were kind of in like
Yeah.
we're doing all the competitions,
Yeah.
so
So-
I didn't get a chance to get to know you. Really.
Yeah, Kaia
Yeah.
quit when you were...
I was like really young. I was,
Yeah,
like,
she
12
was
or
quite young when
13.
she quit.
But you still did dance for a while, didn't you?
Like a couple of years after, yeah.
And then Madeline, when did you quit? Oh, we kind
We
of quit at the same time, but then I went back.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
to like GBR
what?
training.
Yeah, that like intense training that
Yeah.
you did.
When did you quit then?
At the same time as Lucy, but then she went back.
But when was that? How old were you?
Maybe 90,
I'm
20,
no, I must
18.
have been like. What? You were 18?
Maybe.
No, I must have been. I don't
Anyways,
know.
point is, we grew up doing dance
Yeah.
and gym together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares that deep.
Nobody cares. Get on with it. And then they weren't really friends, but I was friends with both of them. And then once you guys were both at college, I think you guys like
You
became
messaged
really
me
close.
I messaged
because
Matt,
you went
yeah.
to Basvik, which was near my house, and you were like, "Oh, do you want to go to Good Companions?" I was like, "Yeah."
I don't know if I said good. Did I say good companions?
Well, that's where we went.
You're
No,
making
it's
it
just-
up.
It's just funny because
That's
Madeline
goodies.
goes to Good Companions like 3 times a week, so it's just funny to me that I was
Once.
the one that suggested it.
Once a week.
Every what, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday?
No,
Every
Madeline,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
it's the pub that Madeline takes all her first dates to.
Yeah.
Oh, her days.
And it's actually our first
All of
friendship
them.
date as well, which is quite ironic.
Oh.
And then we just like, I think we were just like, oh, we really like each other, so then
Yeah, we just
oh,
kept
meet.
meeting.
Oh, that's really cute, guys.
Yeah.
And then obviously Bella and I like have been close
Yeah.
for years.
I actually remember the first time I met Madeline.
Yeah.
Go on.
Madeline. No, Madeline, you came to us, my house.
Yeah.
Madeline came to us
Did
and
we make burgers?
Probably. We used to do that all the time. I think I had a free house and Madeline came to my house and you were like well shy.
I
You're
was
like,
so shy.
Really?
I don't think I
Yeah.
spoke the whole time.
Did you
No,
say-
no, 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 no. Wait, no,
No,
you
no,
were
no,
there.
you
as
were
well.
Oh right, okay.
Just
Hey,
like, yeah,
Madeline. No, you were like, oh, Madeline should come over. And I was like, yeah, she's just so come over. And then, no, you weren't quiet the whole time. I think it was only like the first little bit.
Yeah, I used to be a shy little bean. That was the first time I tried a pineapple in the burger.
Hey,
Yeah.
what a good
And
creation.
before that, she was allergic to pineapple.
Yeah. I used
And
to.
Make that time. But now we like are all friends with each other. Like
Yeah.
we all
Yeah.
have like our own friendships with each other as well as like all being friends. So it's
Yeah.
really fun.
So cute.
Fun. Super
So
cute.
cute.
So that's how we know each other. We all grew up doing dance, and the next one is
Oh, yeah, and then the next one is, Kaia, how did you get into your yachting vibes?
My yachting vibes. Well, you have to do courses to do it, so I done them like as soon as I'd left college, because I kind of like knew I didn't want to go to uni.
What
And
made
I,
you want to do the yacht vibes?
I just knew
Yeah.
I wanted to travel and like earn good money, and it was like
Mm.
probably the easiest and only way that I knew how to do that like immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously everyone else was going to uni, so I just wanted to do something that I felt like was worthwhile like doing in that time.
Mm.
And I was quite lucky. Like I got a job like basically immediately. Like it normally takes a while, but I say lucky. Like the first job was like weird as, but it was the first like job in there. And then I did another one after that. But we were in Italy the whole time. But it was quite fun because like my parents would like fly and meet me in like Milan or Portofino on the weekends,
cute.
and it was very chilled and we'd just go out all the time. And then I joined the one that I've been on for the last 2 years, which that one I've like made some like really really good friends on, and yeah, it was fun, but definitely like end of an era. Like I think I'm like done with that now. Like I want to be home more than
Yeah. Well, it's quite
Yeah.
intense. 4 months, 2 months. 4 months, 2 months.
yeah.
I like the sacrifices you obviously have to make when it comes to like, missing Christmases and birthdays
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's quite crazy.
I'm quite like my birthdays have been away, but I've had Christmas and summer at home, which
Got
is
lucky
lucky.
with your
Yeah.
rotations.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people like they go into yachting like because they don't like being at home, they want to get away from it. Whereas I love being at home, so it's
Yeah.
almost like I do that to then have my
Your
time
treat.
how I want it when I'm home, which
Yeah.
is like
Yeah, that's the good thing actually. When you're
Yeah.
home, you're not like tied down to anything. Like you have loads of free time.
Yeah,
to
like when I'm
see
home,
family
I'm
and friends.
off
You're
and I
home,
can
yeah.
do
Yeah.
whatever I want, like within those 2
But
months.
your most recent one was like, as well. That was probably one of like the biggest, most exclusive yachts that you can work on. So like, obviously, you could progress in terms of like becoming like a manager or like like getting higher up like that. But that was probably like the most insane boat as well. So just ready for something new.
So is it? And the question that I'm sure the viewers would love to know is it is it like
Everyone.
That's it. The one I worked on like wasn't at all because it was, I don't know, 6-7 times the size of it, and like those boats have like what 10 quid. This has over 100, so it's like more like a business. And,
right?
Like, it feels like it's run like a business and a company.
Yeah.
So it for me, none of it felt the same as Below Deck. Like,
What about the ones you did previously?
more so, but still not really. Like, I think it is still a show at the end of the day. And if you think about it, like people who are actually like millionaires and have loads of money, like they're not going to go on a TV show to do it. So it's more the like guest side of it. I feel like they're like very like theatrical on the show. You know?
Your first one was more like party vibes, wasn't it? Like you'd go out all the time, and then the
Yeah.
you on.
Yeah, I didn't like. I was very like. I was much more introverted on my last one.
Yeah.
Yachting is actually like a crazy world. Like after hearing you talk about it and like the stories and stuff, it actually seems like
Crazy.
really crazy.
Yeah,
But also really fun.
Yeah.
like, to experience. If that is like something that you can handle, because I feel like it is quite a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, a perfect thing to do for like a couple of years because like you make much better money than you would ever make like being here for that time of that age. But I don't. For me, some people, but for me, it was like it's not a long term thing.
Yeah. Next question.
It is to do with Madeline's travelling plans. So Madeline, you're going travelling, obviously. What made you want to go travelling?
I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then
It's a fun thing to do.
it's a fun thing to do. I've always wanted to see the world, travel around, and no one was up for it. And then Matilda, who I'm going with, my friend, she was like, "Oh, I really want to go travelling." And we were like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
And you just booked it?
We just booked it. Well,
How long
actually,
ago
it
did you
took a
book
long, only God, I have no time.
You booked it when I was back. I feel like it was like December.
It was like not that long ago. It was
like a few months ago.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
I do feel like that sort of thing takes ages to plan.
Yeah, we planned it for ages. Like we were talking about it for
Yeah.
months and months and months, and then I think December was when we actually booked it and sorted everything out. But even like we only sorted out pretty much everything like last week.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
Quite YOLO.
Yeah.
Last minute.
So what are you looking forward to doing when you go? Like, what
Well, we're actually there on Songkran, I think it's called, and it's
Right.
like the 3-day water fight. Lucy, you were there.
Man,
that's so
was-
fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was
We're
so
there
much
for
fun.
that, and we're there for the full moon.
Wait, is it full moon?
Full
No,
moon.
yeah,
She just started.
the food moon.
Now I'm sweating.
No, the
Great.
water fight thing. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We're
I don't know if
in-
I've told that
yeah.
story in the pod, but I should tell that in another
Yeah.
episode. But that is like one
Tell
of
it
the
now.
best experiences.
Yeah,
Well,
speaking about it.
we can make it short and sweet. It's quite a long story, but when I was working on the cruise ship, one day we were in a place called Pattaya, and it was our day off, and we were like, oh my god, we're gonna go see this lovely temple. Like it's gonna be such a nice, relaxing day off. Like love that. We tried to get a Uber or like a Grab or something into like where the temple is, and nowhere will accept us, and we were like, that's so weird, like so bizarre, why is nowhere accepting us? And then we finally found this like tuk-tuk that would take us, so we were like on this tuk-tuk on a nice relaxing
Is
day.
it tuk-tuk?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
that.
sorry.
Tuk-tuk.
my bad. Tuk-tuk. We were on this tuk-tuk, and we were like, it was like me and my group of people that I work with, like all performers. We were like on this like motorway on this tuk-tuk, and we were like, oh my god, this is crazy. And me and this lady called Mo, we were like on the back of it, like hanging off the edge, like, oh my god, this is so wild. Like who thought our like relaxing day would turn into like this crazy, like on the back of a tuk-tuk, like on a motorway.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
scary.
low-key, it actually was scary.
Dangerous.
But we were taking
Did you
videos.
have a helmet?
Anyway, we're like driving along this motorway, and then all of a sudden, like people like from the side of the motorway. It's kind of hard to explain because it's not like actual motorway like in England. Like there's like a few like things on the side. There were like these people in trucks like squirting water at us, and we were like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, now people are squirting water. I was like, this day is just getting crazier and crazier. Like, this was meant to be a fun, relaxing day. Little did we know that a few hours later we were about to be, like, in a totally different situation. And then the people that we were in the tuk-tuk with, these girls, like, had all their phones and stuff in plastic bags, and we were like, oh, that's weird. Why is everyone's things in? Yeah, like, why is everyone's stuff in plastic bags? So we, like, kind of, like, tried to ask them, like, oh, like, why is stuff in plastic bags? Blah, blah. And they were like, oh, it's, like, the New Year celebration. Like, it's, like, people, like, have water fights. And we're like, oh, that's so fun. Oh, we're just going to a nice, relaxing temple. Anyway, the further we get into the centre, the more and more people are, like, in these trucks on the side of the road, like throwing water at us. Like, kind of, like, we get a few, like, buckets that almost splash us, and we're like, oh my gosh, wow, like, this is kind of crazy. Like, what's going on?
Do that.
No.
And then all of a sudden we, like, turn into the centre street, and, like, literally within, like, the next 5 minutes, people are, like, jumping on the tuk-tuk, pouring buckets of water over our heads, loud music is blasting, the whole place is, like, completely packed. People have got, like, this, like, clay stuff that they come and, like, rub on your cheeks and, like, put, like, this clay stuff all over your head. We were literally like, oh my god, we're trying to go to a temple, we're literally not going to let in like this. And it got to a point where we just had to completely surrender and be like, fuck it, let's have a really good day and, like, get drunk and, like, have this, like, water fight. So we found these people, they gave us plastic bags, we put our stuff in plastic bags.
Oh, nice.
And then, like, literally the tuk-tuk driver was like, everyone get out, like, I can't do this, because the roads were, like, literally gridlocked. Like, people were jumping on, like, dancing, like, it was actually wild. Like, they had, like, hose pipes, like, going all over us. Like, I looked like I'd been underwater. It was so much fun, though, because we were just,
having
like,
the best time.
I literally
yeah, it was, like, actually
Okay,
insane.
that
Like, if I ever go back to
more prepared.
Thailand,
Yeah.
it will have to be at that point.
have like a
because it
full
was
on
so
rain
good.
map on.
Yeah, and anyway, we ended up getting really drunk and staying out the whole day and sacking off the temple. So yeah,
Super
be
fun.
for you.
You're gonna have the best
I
time.
know. I don't know where I am when it's happening though. Like, I don't know if I'm in a place where I'm going to be looking
I'm
at
sure you
temples
will.
and stuff.
I think anywhere turns into, like, party mode.
Yeah.
So, what else have you got planned?
So we're staying at Khao National Park. I don't know if it's Khao Sok or it's Khao Sok.
Yeah.
Staying on these floating bungalows,
Oh.
and it's basically like a 3-day 2-night tour, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And it, like, takes you through, like, all the caves, and, like, you can do, like, kayaking and, like, all
Oh,
crazy stuff.
what a
So
vibe!
fun. And oh my god, I wish I could show you photos right now because it looks insane.
Oh,
And we're obviously
wow.
like doing elephant sanctuaries and
Oh,
chillars,
Madeline, you're gonna
picnic
fry.
castles. I know. I feel like I'm not gonna come back. Matilda was like, I don't think you're gonna be on the flight home with me. I was like,
I mean, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Or like at least
or come back
Yeah.
and then go again.
Yeah.
Do you think
And
you'd
then
go back to Thailand or maybe even go somewhere else?
Well, because we're only doing like up there and down there in Thailand, so like, we're not doing like Cambodia or like Vietnam or anything. So maybe next time I go, I'll do that. But also Australia.
Yeah. Do you know, I could see you.
Singapore.
I could see you getting into the flow of, like, going away,
Yeah.
coming back, saving up money, and then going again. I feel like
Yeah.
you're really gonna like it.
Yeah.
Actually, if you'd asked me maybe like a year ago, I would have been like, oh, I'm not even sure if you'd like it, like as much. But I think you would actually like it.
Yeah. And I think once you go, when you go and you see, like, how different the world is, you're like, oh my god, like, dying to go back.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I used to be so scared of stuff like that, like
Yeah.
going away. Like,
Sorry.
I never thought a year ago today that me and just one of my friends would be going away.
Yeah,
to the
you
other side
used
of
to
the
get
world.
quite like anxious about that sort of stuff.
Remember, when we went to New York, I was literally like crying on the plane, and you were sick.
Like, you come so far, Madeline, and like even this year, like you've just been on like loads of little trips. Like,
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
travel now.
You're gonna
Traveler.
She's growing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, guys, what would you say is something that you've learned in your 20s? A lesson you've learned?
I mean, I'm only 21.
Yeah, I'm only 21 too.
Oh my god, yeah, they're actually.
We're just old.
Yeah, we're just
We're 25.
old. Or like in the last.
Okay, the last 5 years.
Yeah.
What have you learned?
Maybe just like to not give a fuck.
Yeah, we said this in an episode recently.
Yeah.
Just don't care about it.
Just don't care about it. Who cares? Like when you're older, I've got so many stories already, and I'm only 21 to tell my grandkids and my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think about what it's going to be when we actually have kids.
Yeah. You better write them down.
Yeah, otherwise you'll forget.
Kaia.
Maybe just that, like, if you put yourself out there, you can like get a lot more back than
Yeah.
than you would think.
Yeah.
That's
So, like,
so
try
true.
new situations.
I like
and
that.
opportunities and
That is true.
I like that.
As we thought you guys would be good guests as well, because I feel like you actually both have like a lot of like wisdom and knowledge. Like even though you guys are 21, actually both have taught me so much.
Aww.
You're not just a banana girl. You're so much more than that.
feel like us at 21.
Wow, that's cute.
We're not on the same vibe.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like us at 21 were just so like.
Not self-aware, maybe.
I don't know. Actually, I was going out with Yannick when I was 21.
That is your crazy.
Joking.
I was 20. You guys scared me.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't remember if I said at the beginning of the episode, but I've been at a dance convention for the last 2 days, and I was driving back today with 3 of my dancers in the car, and I was like planning out questions to ask these guys, and I was like, oh, you guys, because I think that they listen to my podcast, so if you do, thanks Lily, Grace and Emily for the questions. So these are the questions from them, because they thought, oh, it's good to like know what other people want to know about you guys, because obviously they like have heard of you, because I talk about you guys a lot, but they don't like know you. So Lily asked, we kind of already sort of covered it. She said, what was the dynamic growing up with each other? Which is actually kind of interesting, because I feel like my dynamic with you and my dynamic with you, and kind of my dynamic with you, because the situation was different, was actually quite different. Like, with Madeline, I feel like we were quite hectic and wild and like...
And like more like,
We're just like...
all the time.
And then Kaia, I feel like our families were really close, weren't they?
Yeah,
and we were kind of wild as well, like in a different way.
I feel like for like a year we were, but apart from that, I feel like it's been more like
wholesome stuff. Like we would always like meet up like with our mums and like with like your sisters and stuff as well. So like, it was a bit different. And Bella, our dynamic, it's been all over the place. Really.
We've already explained our dynamic. Anyway, the next question is: have you guys ever broken girl code?
This is from who's this from?
This one's from Amelie.
Emily said, have you guys ever broken
girl code?
She said within the group.
Within this group, yeah.
Within this group.
I can't think of a time.
They were like, have you ever like got with each other's exes and da-da-da? And I was like, not really, but Madeline.
That was one situation. I don't know if I want to say it. One time, I can't even remember what happened.
I can't remember. There was this boy that I was like not serious with at all. It was just like funny thing. And then,
And I didn't realise until the next day, and I remember messaging you, and I was like, when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, Lucie.
I got with blah blah blah.
But no, because every time we speak, it's like, oh, Madeline got with this person.
No, Madeline's
but nothing bad.
But that's not
bad.
good. I wasn't like,
No,
you can't get with him. Like, it was not.
And it wasn't like he was like, actually, I don't even.
Guys, I wouldn't even say all our types of that. We've got quite different types, I would say.
Yeah, very different types.
Madeline likes the young one. I'm joking, you don't have to do that.
No, it's true.
It's true.
I can't help it, they come to me.
Madeline loves a younger boy.
A year ago.
Today she was telling us about a boy that she fancies. I was like, how old is he?
Our first question.
She's like 23, and I was like, wait, what? How old are
Me
you?
and Bella clapped. We were like, around
Well done, Madeline.
Do you know what? I don't even go for year belows, they just come to me.
Year below's all like 2 or 3.
No!
Right?
There was one incident
Joking.
where he was 2 years below, but he actually lied to me and said he was 1 year below me.
Really?
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah,
Awful.
I don't know if he meant to, but...
probably.
The next question, guys, from Grace is: have you ever fallen out?
No.
I wouldn't say so.
I think Lucie and Madeline, you two, like, it's obviously super.
We
Like,
bicker.
but you sisterly, but
Like
you
sisters.
bicker.
Yeah.
We
Like, you guys talk to each other different than, like,
Oh my god,
conversations
yeah.
with
that's
you.
actually something that's like our dynamic as well. Like when we were in Barcelona, me and Madeline are so like, oh, you're such a bitch. Will you just like, pass me this, like as a joke, obviously.
Yeah.
And then when you were lying on the bed and you were like, wow, you guys would never talk to me like
Yeah,
that.
and they go,
And
Lucy
we
go,
were
"Oh,
fighting.
can you pass me that hair brush?"
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And you're like,
and
Madeline,
pass me that, you
fucking
bitch.
Yeah. But we'd be like play fighting, like throwing water at each
Scrapping on
other.
the
And
floor.
we're like, guys, are you 12?
yeah.
Yeah, we
God.
do bicker like sisters, but we've never had like a fallout.
We've never had like
No,
a like
never
I'm pissed
talked
off
to
at
you.
you.
Never had a
Yeah.
fallout with any of you actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes
no,
I'm
it's
just
never
sat there like,
been that deep.
Yeah, Kyle.
Always like, will you just grow up? Okay, is that all the questions?
what about you
Yeah.
and Bella? Have you guys ever fallen out?
No, we had like a bit of a
I feel like there's been bickers.
yeah. There's been bickers
And
like
maybe
in
like
the-
disagreements.
yeah, but I feel like we're quite good at working through.
Yeah, we just say how we feel. And
Yeah, we don't have no problem being like,
Yeah.
okay, well
You pissed
that
me off
annoys
for
me,
this.
and then we're
Yeah.
quite like, okay, and then we like kind of change.
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
get to like
Communication is key.
Yeah.
yeah, communication is key.
It really is in every relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like I could like so come to any of you and be like, oh, that kind like if you ever did something that like upset me, I could so be like, guys, that upset me, and then it would be so calm.
I feel like we're all quite understanding.
Yeah, grateful for that, guys.
Yeah,
really
Yeah,
grateful.
me too.
Okay, is that it for the questions?
Yeah. Has anyone been up to anything recently that's quite fun that they'd like to tell the pod? I took Millie to go play netball. She was just practicing, and this guy came over to us and was like, "Oh, can I play with you?" And I thought, because he came over, I thought he like knew how to play netball. And I was like, "Perfect, we needed someone to like feed us," and like, because I was trying to teach Millie like to get back in the game. He turned out and he had no idea what netball was, and he just like he was like literally like actually kind of just getting in the way at points, and me and Millie were literally like, we didn't want to be rude. And then it got to...
You thought it was going to vibe.
I literally was like, perfect, we needed someone, I'm so glad, like, you're willing to help us. Like, I was like, Mark, blah, blah, and he actually, me and Millie were a bit like, oh no, but Millie dealt with it really well, actually. She was really good. Anyway, further on to the thing, he was like kind of playing with us, and then randomly, he just whips his top off and blows his nose in his top. And I, me and my hygiene, I literally was like
not being able to hide how you're feeling as well.
I literally got this. And then Millie, like, again, she's really good. She was literally like, okay. And I was literally like, and then I was like, oh, well, look at the time, Millie. I think it's time for us to go, because I thought, I do not want your snotty hands all over my netball. Like, that's gross.
What was he planning on doing with the top? Like, letting it dry?
He put it back on.
No, he just, like, wrapped it all in the snot, like, Guys, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. Like, I just couldn't believe it. It blew my mind.
Yeah,
that kind of like puts me to panic.
That kind of reminds me of something that actually happened to me yesterday.
What happened?
When I was on the flight, I was like going into like their airplane toilet, and I sat down because it was like kind of dark, and it's like the airplane's set tonight, so the bathroom's kind of dark. Anyway, I sat down just to go wait, and like my thighs are like really wet as I sit on the seat, and I stand up, and I'm like, okay, maybe someone's just washed their hands, and there's like yellow like dots on it, and then like old man come out of the toilet before me, and I was like, oh my god, I've just sat in someone's piss, I'm on a flight, like,
An old man.
So I just like got like soapy water in my hands and like rubbed my legs and like dried them, but like how gross.
That is so horrible.
That's gross.
So anyway, I taught my lesson that like always look at the toilet seat before you sit down. Because it was dark, I just like
You just didn't even think.
That's gross. Any other stories, guys?
We're talking about the unhygienic stories.
Well, Thursday night I was sicking up blood.
Oh, yeah, that's quite deep, actually.
But
I think, yeah, you just...
the Christmas Eve story is good.
No, can't. No.
I thought that was
Well, what's the Christmas Eve story?
I'm going to tell it, but I'm going to decide in a bit if I can
Tell it.
put
Yeah,
in.
tell them.
Okay, I will tell you, but if I say don't put it in, you can't put it in.
No, we won't.
Okay.
So basically, me and my sister Christmas Eve went to Mash Tun. And I really needed the toilet. Anyway,
I'm going to sing like the angel and devil on your shoulder, like.
And I'm like, don't say it, don't say it. Anyway, I get out of the taxi and I'm literally in my garden, and I'm like, I can't wait until
Front garden,
I get
by the
out.
way.
Front garden. I live in flats, and there's a lot of people that would have been able to hear for one and see me. And I've gone up the alleyway.
Including Santa Claus, come on.
It was Christmas Eve. No wonder I didn't get any bloody presents.
Probably Christmas at this point.
Yeah, but I basically just couldn't make it to the toilet and went for a wee and accidentally went the other way.
As in the number two.
As in the number two. And then the next day someone puts in the group chat of the flats that I live in. And they're like, oh guys, be careful when you go up to the bin. Like, I've just stepped in fox shit. Then someone puts in the next day, I think it might be human.
No, they did.
Imagine someone else comments, I think it was number 74.
I think it might be Madeline who lives in
Oh my god, Madeline, that is so funny.
But anyway, enough poo.
But wait, no, there is another really funny story of when we were younger. Me, Madeline and Kaia, we were in a park when we were younger, and it was like kind of like night time. We really needed the toilet. So we were like, oh, we'll just like go around the bush. Like, by the way, we were like, how old were we?
We were really quite young.
So we squat to wee. I've squatted, like I'm weeing like midstream, really in the toilet, so it was going on for quite a while. Madeline does the same. Madeline's stream of urine just goes like full force onto my shoe. I'm like, I feel something wet on my toe. I'm like, oh my god, Madeline, you're lit. But like, because I like just started laughing. I actually like couldn't get my words out. I was like, I just like couldn't get them out. But,
So
like,
I was laughing so much as well, so I couldn't stop my
we like
wee.
were both laughing. I couldn't move because obviously I was weeing, like I was in a squatting position. I can't like just stand up and let my pee go everywhere. She was like full force peeing on my trainers that were seeping through to my socks, and it was just
They nice had the little holes in them.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was Adidas Superstars.
And I was
like,
watching it happen. I was like, oh,
we were both just there like, and it was so funny. And we came back out and Kai was like, "You guys are right." And we were like, "Kai," I was like, "My foot's covered in piss." Like we just, it was so funny.
Kai was like, what did Kai say? He was like, does Madeline have a willy?
No. Right, enough of the.
Enough of that, because I feel like this is it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Do you know what is a funny one then? It was all four of us. Was when it was like ages ago when we came around here for dinner and you made burgers and what do you call them? Little people.
Oh
Yeah.
And by the way, they're like little like dessert chocolate ball
Guys,
things.
I was like touching the little people. I was like, oh, these are so cute. Lucy's like, Kaia, Bella won't want you to touch one of them. She's about to. And I was like, because Bella's like super like on it for hygiene. And I was like, oh, this one's cute. Oh, that one's cute. Maybe I'll have this one. And I could just see Bella watching my hands like
touching every single one. I'm like, girl, stop touching them all.
Should we play a game?
Let's play the game.
let's play a game.
Alright,
Okay.
guys, it's 11:11. Make a wish.
Ooh. Okay, let's play most likely to.
Most likely to go to jail.
3,
2, 1,
Madeline. Madeline.
So,
I pointed.
What did you say?
I said Madeline.
I did say Madeline.
I
too,
said
sorry.
Madeline as well.
You know what? I would have actually picked me as well, but I had to pick someone else.
No, you can pick yourself.
You can pick yourself.
Oh.
And me.
Love that. Well done, Madeline.
Alright, most likely to get into a fight.
3,
3,
2, 1, Madeline.
For fuck's sake.
Sorry, Madeline, if you weren't here, I would have said Lucy.
Yeah,
She
Lucy
is
would've
here,
been
so-
Madeline.
Yeah, but most likely to marry someone famous.
Oh, this is.
I feel like
Kind
I
of
know.
hard.
I think I know who I
I'm
am.
like stuck between two.
Yeah, I feel like I've got 2.
Yeah, I feel like I got to.
Okay, 3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
Kaia.
Kaia.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're really on the same page.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
great. With your track record. Joking.
Most likely to eat something off the ground. That's random.
3, 2, 1, Madeline.
Kaia. Yeah, I was
I would
gonna
eat
say
something off the
Kaia.
ground. Like, that wouldn't bother
Alright,
me.
Kaya, then I'm saying Kaya.
Yeah, we'll give Kai.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep saying
Madeline.
Madeline.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Most likely to give their kid a weird / unusual name.
3, 2,
2,
1.
1,
Lucy.
Lucy.
Or maybe Bella.
I was thinking myself. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, either one of you actually.
I feel like I've been coming up with quite random ones.
Yeah, one of
But-
us probably.
Yeah. Most likely to order a takeaway in the next 24 hours, or we all just have, so.
3, 2, 1.
Us. Oh,
No, Kaya.
Probably me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Guys,
Kaya.
Kaya
Yeah.
went through a stage where she would order Uber Eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's
Maybe even
crazy.
It
snack
went on
as
for
well.
like 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
god,
way.
it wasn't a stage, it was.
Imagine
It
how much
was-
money
it was a
someone
sex-
It was an era.
I like don't eat at home and like.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
all
you
weird.
tried to get better recently before you went back to the yacht, didn't you?
Well, I started HelloFresh for like a bit, but I got off that train.
Fell back in
So,
dry.
but I was really good today. I had eggs on toast at home,
Well done.
That's like really
And you had
good.
soup.
and I had soup, so I done really well.
Where was the soup from?
Most likely to lose their phone on a night out.
Oh.
Interesting.
Guys, who has lost their phone on a night out?
I never
Never.
lose my
I
stuff
got mugged
out.
when we were in London, but
I think
not
I
That
mugged,
was-
wasn't really your fault though.
and it wasn't a night out. We were just walking through the street.
Yeah. It was,
I think someone took it when I was at shoe shot. Someone took it.
Really?
I feel like
I
it
don't
was
remember
super
that.
like witty and stuff, but I know it's not always about that. But like,
Yeah.
Madeline lost hers down a drain in the pub.
Oh
we were
my
out.
god. Yeah,
Did
but I didn't
you?
lose it. I dropped
Well,
it
dropped
down
it
the
down
drain.
the drain.
Took about 3 hours to get that thing
Yeah.
out.
The bartender
Really?
came with
Yeah.
like with pliers, and you know like the drains on the floor, and he had to like try and like get her phone out.
And Lily,
No
Lily
way.
was literally like this, like her fingers were all like bloody, like fucked
Yeah.
up. She was literally like, and then we were fucked.
Yeah.
We were really drunk.
Really
we went to like,
drunk.
I don't went to prison.
You bought the whole bar of
was
shots
years
because
ago.
you got your phone back.
Oh yeah, I did.
I love that.
Who
that.
was
Take
it?
shots on me.
Oh my god, I did not know
Yeah,
that
'cause you
story.
didn't have to buy new phones,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
This
Bring
was
up.
just when lockdown finished.
Yeah.
nice.
Doing a vibe anyway.
I like that you bought everyone
I've
shots.
got a
Good
video.
vibes, Madeline.
Yeah, but then he didn't even fucking sit with us.
No, we
Yeah,
felt
but he
we
went
quite
in-
liked him. It was like
Who
yeah.
said?
Like,
the,
he like.
the bartender that got it out, I got him a drink as well, and then he just went and sat with
I think
other
maybe he was
people.
busy.
Guys,
it was
come on.
it was kind of fully.
Yeah, it was
He
packed
wasn't-
in there.
We were like, no,
Morning
come
shift.
sit with us.
But it was so funny because everyone was watching as they got it out. Everyone was like, "Whoa!"
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, a drain outside?
like in like the smoking area of.
It was next
Oh,
to
okay.
yeah, it was on the
Yeah.
floor. But everyone was like invested. Like once it was out, like the whole bar was like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
That's
so
so
fun.
fun,
I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Oh, guys, most likely to lose their phone on that out then.
I feel like Lucy, you've got
Yeah, I
potential
feel like
to do it as well.
you.
I think
Guys.
you two, you could get a blackout.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
lose
that's
it.
true. I mean, so
three,
we would never.
2, 1, Lucy.
Alright,
Yeah.
I don't agree, but whatever.
Most likely to go to a strip club.
3, 2, 1, Bella.
Lucy.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
think,
Alisa.
I think you would go.
I love a strip club.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, strip clubs
Found
are
the
fun.
cash.
I love a strip club. Yeah, it's so fun because it's so cool to watch the girls like fully dance. They like make go on,
Yeah.
girl.
Hey, go on, girl, get it,
You
girl.
go, yeah. I went to a strip club once in Barbados and it was insane. This girl was like holding herself up while like doing this cool thing with her body, and then she started like twerking on the stage, and these men were just throwing money at her.
Oh, that sounds like a good
Aw.
strip club, but there are some like not so good strip
Yeah,
clubs.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
want to
Yeah.
go to like
Like the one
cool
we went to in Cavos.
Why don't I remember that?
Were you there? Oh, we were so drunk in Cavos, and like these random people paid for us to get into a strip club. Alexandra was definitely there, but maybe you and Anya were somewhere else.
Maybe.
And then like
I
one
love
of us
strip
like
club.
spilled a drink everywhere. I can't actually remember. I think it was me, but I think I was really drunk. I like tried to I like didn't even think about it. Like film like it was so
Oh.
funny. Like she spilled her drink, and I did it, and they came over like stop filming. It's like in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The next one.
Well, that's all of them.
Oh, has anyone got
Really?
any others that they can think of off the top of their
Okay.
head?
Most likely to not live in Brighton, like
Oh.
within the next, I don't know, 5 years or whenever they buy their place.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Kaya.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Madeline and Lucy.
Oh really? Oh, we're all quite different here.
I don't know. I couldn't really put my finger on that one.
Yeah, definitely not me.
Do you want to like be invited?
Yeah, definitely not me.
I mean, I do have the urge to live in like a city, like a big city.
Yeah.
But also, like, I would also like to like run away to an island.
never come back.
But Brighton is cool. Like obviously, like I'm away a lot. Like I actually do love Brighton. Like
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you are.
in
a
terms
big
of other
fan.
places you could live. Like I don't think I see myself living here when I'm older, but
Really, where would you think you'd live then?
I want to live in the Cotswolds. I'm like I
Oh,
just
really?
love it there.
That is the first I've
Yeah,
heard
that
of
is
that.
the first.
Guys,
one.
she has
Yeah,
been going
I
on
can-
about the Cotswolds all day today. I can't lie.
Yeah,
She
she
won't
just wanna-
shut up.
I literally just want to live in the Cotswolds.
She loves the Cotswolds.
I can see that for you actually.
And it's like not that far. You can go to London easily. Like stuff. But I think I always
Interesting.
want my parents to at least like have a house like, in Brighton. It's really cool, like a cool place. I think to have like grown up and stuff.
Yeah, compared to
Yeah, I
like
love
Stoke-on-Trent, no offense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some, like,
Yeah.
but like
We're so
we're
lucky.
lucky that we grew up
Yeah.
here.
Especially when you go away and you come back, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Cotswolds. I've actually never been.
Neither.
I don't think I have either, actually.
Really, I'm just obsessed with
You
it.
should take us. Sell it to us.
Yeah.
Maybe we can move there.
Most likely to be the last one standing on a
Oh, okay.
like
So
the
the
last one to go home.
3, 2, 1. Madeline.
Madeline.
I was gonna say Lucy.
Yeah, I'm so like one or the other.
So
If
like,
I
yeah.
get too drunk and I'm
Yeah.
like, I will go home. But your birthday, I was like, I don't want to go home.
Same.
Why is everyone leaving?
Same.
I
I was
can't
like
even
that.
Stay out.
Right, anyway, guys, shall we eat our Nando's?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching.
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on YouTube. You too, especially.
We will.
And yeah, give us a 5 stars on Spotify.
And guys, let us know if you liked us having guests on.
Yeah, they were a little bit nervous. Well, Kaia, you weren't that nervous. And Madeline was a
I
little
wasn't
bit
nervous. I
nervous.
was just nervous about what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Just can't control myself.
Just
sometimes.
can't
Yeah.
control it.
No, you guys did so well. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
for
you
coming
guys
on,
smashed it. Let's give him a
It's
clap.
been
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Round of applause.
Woo.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you so
And
much
thank you,
for
Madeline and
watching.
Kyle.
Yeah, guys, thanks. Thanks for
It's been
featuring.
a great time.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Peace and love.